I don't know if you saw the report in a Chinese portal Sohu. They reported that in the event of an attack on Kaliningrad, nothing will remain of Europe. They're talking about 34 million people will die in 5 hours. Do you think that things that can get that crazy, somehow?
Who's that crazy? Who's that crazy?
No, this is a report on the Chinese portal.
So what I'm saying is, do I think who's that crazy?
I'm talking about Europeans, basically German and the United Kingdom.
They need to understand they will cease to exist. I just did an interview. I don't want to give it away too much because I want people to watch it, with Sergei Karaganov. He's a very noted Russian thinker, very influential. He wrote a paper a couple years ago where he postulated the notion that the United States would not trade Boston for Poznan. And what he's saying is that Russia needs to preemptively hit Europe with nuclear weapons, because he doesn't believe the United States will sacrifice America for this crazy Europe. Now, he made that back when Biden was president. He made that statement. Today we have Trump, and it's clear. Understand, Scott Bessent has told the Europeans that if Russia attacks a European country, the Article 5 response from the United States will be to sell NATO weapons, but not to get involved militarily. All right? And now we have a situation where Europe is deliberately provoking Russia in contravention of the policy direction desired by the President of the United States. So now, if NATO attacks Kaliningrad, the Russians will immediately annihilate Europe. 34 million dead, if you're lucky, could be more. And there won't be a damn thing the United States will do about it, because we're not going to sacrifice 150 million Americans for the stupidity of Europe. And people need to stop blaming Russia for this. Russia's the one that actually, they're the only ones out there with an arms control plan. They want to extend New START. The United States isn't responding to that. Russia is willing to sit down and talk about any aspect of anything as long as it's done within a framework that respects the legitimate national security interests of Russia. So people have to start asking us, what are you willing to die for if you're European right now? Because if you allow the insanity of the Poles, of the Balts, of the Germans to manifest itself, because remember,